Cancer, welcome to the Tarot Room. My name is Robin. And Cancer, today, let's do a general energy check-in. Let's check in on the collective, Cancer. Let's see what's going on, what's been going on, what's coming down the chute. We have community. So this is all about your friends and your family. You might have someone who needs a shoulder or an ear to cry on, vice versa. So this is all about, though, being that friend to your family or not being afraid to ask for help if a family or friend needs help. And then Aquarius, the sign of the social sign. So this energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. Okay, well, let's see what's going on. Let's talk about this. It's like coming together in some kind of harmony here. Well, we start this with the devils in reverse. You're dancing with the devil here, Cancer. Okay, and then we got the Seven of Wands. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. I feel like you're letting go of the devil here. We'll find out. We'll see what's going on. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. Two more. We got way more than two more. Okay, hold on. I need to adjust my layout. What do we have here? Okay. Page of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands is in reverse. So we have 10 cards. Let me just adjust my layout because we got a lot of cards for your reading today. Okay, Strength, Leo energy, and there's a Star in reverse, Aquarius energy in reverse, healing, letting go, lack of compassion. We'll find out. I feel like there's a great restraint energy, disciplined energy is what I feel. You know, this devil in reverse could be a bad habit, it could be sugar, it could be chocolate, it could be alcohol. It could be someone else in your life, a toxic person. But I feel there's this discipline where you're overcoming that, you're letting that go. Because what you're realizing is that person, place, or thing, whether it's a thought, habit, pattern, person, experience, is holding you back. It's creating a weakness in that foundation, right? If you're trying to start a business and, you know, your business partner's never coming to work, well, you're not going to get off the ground. The partner's not there, right? The foundation's not strong. You're trying to create sugar, but you haven't replaced the bad habit. You're going to have a hard time. So there's an element of discipline and really trying to let go of this devil here. And the message here is it's going to be hard work, Cancer. It's not going to happen instantly. And I feel that you might need help from family and friends. So don't be afraid to ask for help if help is needed. Let's say you're quitting smoking. Don't be afraid to reach out and get the patch. I used the patch when I quit smoking. I worked for months. So don't be afraid to ask for help or use outsourced resources, outside resources in order to help you get rid of whatever that devil is for you. Like I said, it could be a habit, could be a thought pattern, could be a dogma, could be a person. With the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, they want you to realize it is going to be hard work. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen instantly. So have discipline. It's going to take discipline and structure. And don't be afraid to ask for help here. That's how we start the reading. That's the energy and the message they want to say. Is there anything else you want to pass along or anything I missed saying here to Cancer? The Five of Cups. Yeah, it's going to kind of, the Four of Cups. This is a tough message, but this is like I'm feeling sorry for myself and I'm down and out, so I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to ask for help. I'm not going to go after what I want. You know, this is I can't do it. I see what I need to do, but I can't do it. This is a very down and out, I can't do it. I'm feeling negative type of energy, but you can do it. Like Henry Ford says, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. So know that you can do it. When those thoughts creep in, understand them, remove them, and replace it with what you can do. Because whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. There's always opportunities. There's always options. There's always solutions. It's just about finding them and wanting to find them. But wanting to get rid of this devil is really the first step to actually succeeding. Okay, that's where we're at here. But again, we have this element where we're really holding on to that mind frame, that habit, that creed, right? If it's a substance, that substance. But to remember that it's only temporary. That craving for that cigarette's temporary. That craving for that sugar is temporary. That sugar headache you're getting is the withdrawal. It's temporary. And it's knowing that and it's sticking to your guns here, Cancer. sticking to your guns and not, this is finding a way around it. All right, so I can't chew those chips because of all that salt and all that junk food. I'm going to chew on pumpkin seeds. All right, I can't have that chocolate bar. I'm going to have a protein bar. Like, you know, so there's an element of replacing the bad habit with something else. It's a lot easier than just eliminating it. And getting creative and thinking outside the box here. Now, for some reason, this card's in reverse. Why is the Two of Wands in reverse? Why? Because this isn't what you want. Okay. This isn't what you want. So you don't want to get rid of this bad habit, or you don't want it to be going this way, right? You don't want this person to be acting this way, this company be this foolish. It's not what you want, but you have to walk away from it. So, and I remember I was saying wanting is the first step to healing. You've been dragging your toes. Okay, that's what I feel. You've been dragging your toes. You haven't been quitting because it's easier to stay than find your dream job. You haven't been, you know, you're slowly gaining some weight here, but you're not stopping the popcorn or the chocolate because you don't want to. There's that kind of element here where it's like, this isn't how you wanted it, but this is how it is, right? You're 50 now. You can't eat all the junk food you ate when you were 20. Your body ain't the same. You just can't eat the same anymore. You know, you've been working at this job for 20 years, but they popped a glass ceiling on you. So, you know, you got to do what's best for you. You can't show loyalty to someone that's not showing you loyalty. So there's just that element of, no, this might not be the decision you want. No, you might not want to ask your family for help, but you might have to. Nope, you don't want to. But you know that you need to do this, and there's no shame in knowing that. You should be proud to be willing to know that, to accept that, and to be able to adjust and change. Okay. That's the energy I got around you right now, Cancer. It's kind of heavy energy around you. Is there anything else you want to say, or anything else I didn't say, or that needs to be said here to Cancer? Is there anything I missed? Uno. Knight of Cups. Follow your heart. Be open and honest with yourself. Work on that. Okay. But this is also dream job. So dream job, dream car, dream home. This is working on your dreams, but I really instantly got, what are your dreams? What does your heart want? Your heart never lies. So this is that element of appreciating your honesty, appreciating your heart, and appreciating you for who you are, but also work on listening to your heart, work on your goals, because like if you don't, no one else is going to do that for you. Okay. That's what we have here, Cancer. And that could also be a dream job, right? The Three of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups is dream job, dream opportunity. Never, you know, I see it in the comments and stuff all the time, or, oh, I'm 50, I'm 40, I'm 70, I'm 60, I'm too old. You ain't never too old to go after what you want. It is never too late, and don't ever forget that. Okay, so let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say. So what does Cancer need to surrender to when it comes to this? Silence. You know what I've been saw in my head? Remember the gatekeeper? Remember Nightmare, the game when we were kids, and the gatekeeper would come on? He'd be like, silence. Remember that? I think he was called anyway. You know that scary guy? Anyway. It was like the coolest game because it was VHS, and you put the VHS in and then the guy talks to you on the screen. It was like the coolest thing ever. So surrender to silence, Cancer. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and will replenish you. Sometimes you just need a time off. What's the spirit animal message for Cancer? Which spirit animals protected Cancer? The dolphin. Peace. So the gentle nature of the dolphin reminds you to look for the good in everyone and strive to bring peace to your life and to those around you. Trust your instincts and your intuition rather than overthinking things. Okay? And let's grab the Akashic Record. What's the Akashic Record message for Cancer, Cancer, Cancer? What do we have here? We have resolution. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is going to be resolved. So remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or the way we want. But being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. It's true. It is true. All right, I believe it. And if you believe it too, then that is your reality. All right, Cancer, let's do it. Let's get to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are at the end of October here. Let's go out 30 days. Let's see how you're doing, how things are playing out, how you're feeling. Well, we have the High Priestess in reverse, and we have the Magician in reverse. Cancer, Pisces energy, the Gemini energy, upside down. Everything's upside down. Page of Pentacles is upside down. The Knight of Swords is upside down. I did not pick my deck up. There's the, the Star is upside right. Okay, one more card here. There's definitely a lesson being learned here. But the Knight of Swords, let me just clarify, is a card you want to see upside down. So we have positive progress. Yeah, there's the Fool. Hold on, because the card flew over here. What is it? Let's find out. Hold on a minute, Cancer. What do we got? What do we got? What do we have? The Knight of Cups, the Ten of Wands. Okay. And what's under that? Yeah, the Death. The Death and then the Fool. So what I see here is someone realizing how you were holding yourself back. Not listening to your intuition, not trusting yourself, not perceiving your power, looking to things outside of yourself. All of those things you're releasing and letting go. The Knight of Swords is in reverse. And this is the card of letting go of old dogmas, old ideologies, old ways of doing things, old ways of thinking. So old habits, old patterns, old, whatever the devil was here, baby, whatever the devil was for you, it is gone. It is let go. And you're realizing the lessons of, you know, basically doing things wrong is showing you how to do them right. And that's sometimes what life is. You got to do something wrong in order to realize what's best and how to do it right. I feel like I'm going to see what the Ten of Wands is. I feel the Knight of Cups is your goals, your aspirations, right? If this was a dream job, your dream job is here, but there's a little stress around it. It might be a lot of work. If this was love, there's a little stress around this. So there's still stress around this. Why? We want to know why. You're still learning how to, there's the Page of, so, excuse me, let's say the right card. It's the Page of Swords and the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. So first of all, some of you might be literally like, you have to take a course here to get your dream job, right? This could be, you're working on this skill, right? If you're a carpenter, you're really working on your wood skills. If you're an artist, you're working on your drawing. There's an element where you're still working on it. So you haven't accomplished your dream. You're not there yet. Okay, we're still creating the dream. You're still working towards it. You're still mastering the skill. This is literally what this is. Mastering your skill. So whatever this is, right? Mastering love, you're building a relationship. It takes time. You're not just going to, you know, have a perfect relationship overnight, right? If this is, like I said, work or career in some form, you're still mastering that skill, mastering that craft. If this is asking for help or letting go of a really bad habit like smoking, toking, drinking, you're still mastering that discipline of sobriety or living without that crutch. So there's still an element of discipline happening, structure happening, progress happening for sure. Your fresh start is here and you're done with the devil, whatever that devil was, and you're still mastering it. And so you're just doing the best you can, making the best of it, enjoying your time here with your family and friends, while mastering this craft, this skill, and making it happen for yourself. All right, that's what I have, that's what I got, that's what's going on. So Cancer, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and if you like your reading and if you like my style, I do ask that you like, comment, subscribe. It does help my channel to grow. Thank you, Cancer. I always appreciate your support. And let's close your reading off with your final message today. Final message for Cancer, baby. If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. So forgive yourself for yesterday's mistakes and practice gratitude in the present moment. All right, Cancer, and for those of you that like the yes or no, let's do it. Yes or no? What is the answer for Cancer? Yes or no? What do we have here? We have by no means. Okay, Cancer, I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time.